And we're back with another tutorial. So in this episode we're going to be building a large modern boat, which you can see in the background now. This tutorial will be split up into 3 parts, where the first 2 parts will be able to finish the exterior, and on the third part we'll be able to make a good start on the interior. So we're going to get straight into it, and all we've done is we've cleared out a 21 block space by 101 blocks in length. This is a slightly larger space than you actually need, but we wanted to make sure that we had enough space around the actual boat. So if you have cleared out this space, we're going to find the centre of it, and in this case it is the 11th block in. And from here we're going to count 14 blocks in, so the first block that we're going to count is the one from inside the water. And on the 14th block we're just going to place a black wool block beneath this. And whenever we use gold blocks in this tutorial, it will only be to mark the actual area itself. So you can go and delete the gold blocks now, because that was the only thing that we needed to mark out. So this black wool block here is going to mark the front of our boat, so we can extend this back another 3 blocks behind that. And on either side we're going to place 4 blocks. And we're going to do exactly the same on both sides again. So overall then we're going to add 6 of these that we've placed. So you can see we've placed the first 2, and you want to continue in the same pattern by placing another 4. So I have gone particularly slow on this bit, just because if you get this bit wrong it does take a little while to change, as a lot of the rest of the build does depend on this design. And that's the 4th one placed there. So we just need to add another 2 on the end now. And the last one across the back. Now that we've done that, we can start building up the front a bit. So at the front of the boat here, we're just going to place 4 blocks out. And then we're going to do exactly the same on either side by placing another 4 blocks. And we're going to continue this same pattern all the way down the boat. So overall then, we're going to be placing 4 of these layers on top. Once we finish this first layer, we will be fast forwarding it because you are just following the same pattern on top of this layer as well. And that's the first layer finished. So again, we're going to add an additional 3 layers on top of this. So you just want to continue the same pattern all the way down as we have so far. And that was the last one placed there. So now that we've done that, we can add a layer of iron on top of this. So at the front here with our iron, we're going to have a 2-block overhang. And then we're just going to extend this back. Then on either side, we're going to have 4 blocks. And you want to continue to place this 4 blocks on either side, except for the last one, which we're going to place our 3 blocks. So again, same pattern again for this row. And now for the last one, which we're going to place 3 blocks on either side. So still with a 1 block overhang, but you just want to place 3 instead of 4. Then once you've done that, we're going to come to the edge here, and you can see we've already placed 4 blocks, and we're going to extend this another 48 blocks overall. So from the edge there it's going to be 52 blocks, and we're going to place a marker on every 10. So that's 20 blocks. And now for the 2 blocks on the end here. There you go. So you can see there we have placed our 52 blocks overall, including those first 4 blocks. And now you want to do exactly the same on this side. There you go, that's both sides placed. And now at the back, we're just going to place 2 iron blocks going down on either side. And the same again in a zigzag shape. So overall we're going to place 4 lots of these, so 4 lots of 2 blocks going down. And another 2 sets now. So you'll see it should finish 1 block into the water. And behind this we're going to extend either side out by 3 blocks. And we're going to add 1 last layer on top of either side. Then the same on the other side. And now we can just fill this space in. So you can see here where I'm actually marking it. and this is where you need to place your iron all the way across. So it's one block beneath the row that we just placed. And now that we've done the back, we can start on filling in the sides of the boat. So from the bottom block here, we're just going to place black wool all the way across. And in the space we've got left above this, we're just going to fill the whole space in with black wool again. And you want to do the same on both sides. Now that we've finished the side walls, we can delete our markers as we're going to place a row of iron on top. And now for the same on the other side. So we've pretty much finished the side walls for this part, and we can finish off the floor now. So in here where we've got water, we're just going to replace where the water is with black wool. So you are just filling in the whole of the floor with black wool again. So that's the floor filled in there. And to finish this episode off, we're just going to place a layer of birchwood as our decking for the boat. And in the next part, we'll be able to finish off the whole of the outside and hopefully make quite a good start on decorating the inside. And inside the boat here, we're just going to come to the second layer down where there'll be a black wool block, and you need to replace this with birchwood. And that goes for the same with all the black wool blocks on that level. Then we can just fill our birchwood all the way across. So that's the whole of the floor placed there. And again, in the next part, we'll be able to finish off the whole of the outside and hopefully make a good start on the inside.